All right, Bills Mafia. Season officially done. Playoffs kind of, down to the back end of this thing. So we are pretty much locked in now, man, in terms of draft positioning, or at least preliminary draft positioning. We'll see if obviously we make any movement and stuff as it gets closer, or even day of draft. But yeah, man, we are officially picking at the 28th overall slot in the first round of the NFL draft, man, the 2024 draft. So interesting, man. Very, very interesting spot, man. It comes with the territory, right? When you dominate the way that we do, when you play the way that we play, we don't pick in the front unless we moving up. And that's how it's gotta be, man. But terms of that 28th overall pick in the first round, a couple of things that I kind of think we should target, right? Whether we're looking at wide receiver, cornerback, safety, any of those positions I think are big positions of need going into the offseason. We obviously know what receiver Gabe Davis, we're trying to see what that looks like at the end of this thing in terms of negotiations. Do we re-sign him or do we let him leave? Things like that. Like what I'm saying with Khalil, but still could feel like we can add something to that room. Obviously Diggs is not old, but can't hurt to get something else in there that's, a little bit younger as well, man. So I'm looking at that. Cornerback also, man. We know Trey White coming back from the Achilles. Kaiir Elam came back after being on injured reserve. Played extremely well in that playoff game against the Pittsburgh Steelers, man. Getting the interception at PBU. But we need to see more consistency from him also. All right. We also know that Dane and company, man, we're going to see, who we are able to keep versus, who's leaving. Rasul Douglas was a big time acquisition via trade, so we loved that. But, I definitely could see that room potentially, getting some attention in it, man, and getting a added youth piece in there, man. And then, of course, these safeties, man, whether we talking Micah Hyde, Jordan Poyer, both are older, and depending on how you want to read into the social media stuff, man, might be looking like one has already gave his goodbyes. Just depending on how you read into it, man. But I do love what both of those dudes have meant to this team, man, and meant to this defense, and just how they represented the squad, man, represented the city of Buffalo, man, to the best, clean cut, man, just always showing up doing it the way they're supposed to, man. So whatever happens with both of them dudes, man, either way, man, salute them cats, man. If we able to keep them both, one, however, it doesn't matter, man. Nothing but love for them dudes, man. But those are kind of the three positions that early on, as we sit here in January, I'm kind of like, you know what, man, I think those are some initial target areas. Now, obviously, as the offseason progresses, we'll see whether, who's being brought back in terms of re-signing, also who we're bringing in via free agency. All of those things will play into this draft list and ultimately how we prioritize each position. But what I do want from you, all right, let me know, man, which position groups or which position do you think is most important for us to target, man? And what are you trying to see at that 28th overall slot? Also, I'm going to be doing this in the offseason, man, all right? If there are any prospects that you want me to talk about, man, any college cats that you're like, yo, Moats, man, I think this dude could be a fit for us, man. What do you think about him? All right, drop his name in the comment section. I'll check up on him, man, and I'll give you a little update as well, all right? So, like I said, that's how we're going to roll with this thing. But either way, I appreciate you for tuning in. And until next time, baby, just remember, don't nobody circle the wagons like the Buffalo Bills.